Okay, one more video, YouTube and TikTok, and the name is called The Government, Your Government Does Not Care About You. December 11th, 2023, 9 something p.m. Greetings, just a few quick words, Americans and Caribbean people alike. I've been trying to get the attention of everyone I could lately in the Americas concerning topics of very deep concern. I live in the USVI where life is still good and peaceful and our standard of living is still high. The last time gas prices rose, it was about 2 years ago, and it stabilized in my neighborhood at $4.97 per gallon. Expensive but still manageable. People are not concerned about geopolitics because they feel like whatever happens out there doesn't really affect us. People are not all that well versed on the impact that just a couple of dollars added to the price of gas could have on an economy and the price of everything. With the increased volatility in the market right now, they sure should be concerned, but they don't know it yet, nor do they care. But keep that energy. People go about their lives completely oblivious to our vulnerability as a people who do not produce our own food and rely heavily on imports from all around the world to support all of our needs. People are seemingly unconcerned about the geopolitical relationship of countries worldwide, and we as a country are standing on the cusp of being at war on at least 3 different, maybe 4 or 5 different fronts right now currently, and how that could impact them. People seem to think that no matter what, our country will remain the dominant superpower worldwide, not knowing that there are about 1,000 signs to show otherwise. People have become so decadent and complacent and completely delusional about the threats that I just mentioned and so much more that I'm sure, and I'm not guessing, that these are going to be the last days that we get to live as we know it. This is a fact. But I'm definitely not a fan of the United States government for many reasons. In fact, I wish for its continued hastened decline. The chickens are now coming home to roost in America, and it's a long time coming. I waited for this day for a while, but I didn't expect this. I thought that Americans were fighters, that we were going to build back something better once we exposed all the lies. I was obviously wrong, because Americans are obviously weak. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't love Americans. This is the difference. I love good Americans, especially the ones that have always believed in and tried to live up to America's expressed ideals. These are good people, so don't get it twisted. America is my homeland, and how could I be against her? It is the government itself that I don't like, to be clear. I have every right to feel this way, and you cannot prep enough for what is coming, and your gun culture won't help you. So, you better have people skills, survival skills, community, and a plan. Do you have all these things? If not, you better get to work. You better have the mental toughness to be ready for everything and anything. Are you? Could you handle people dropping like flies all around you? The boredom, the fear, the violence. Are you built for this? Maybe an EMP will be what it is that take out the grid. They've been talking about that possibility almost forever. Are you ready for that? Baby food will be scarce. It does not, pardon me, maybe food will be scarce. It sure does look like it could be. Lack of production at the farms, food distribution, food price increases, all of these things you should be concerned about and prepared for. Could your small neighborhood garden sustain you and all of your neighbors? It might have to. Consider that. More importantly, how will you get your water? You could only live 3 days without water. Remember that. What about medicine? The U.S. has outsourced its medical procurement for its medicines to China, who now hold all the cards with our medicine. And it's a no-brainer for them, who are now in a cold war with us, to cut us off from medicine. So, who out there depends on medicines to survive? Better think of something fast, because the U.S. is running out fast. Speaking of China, they're sending in their invasion force through the southern border while we watch. Thousands of military-aged men are crossing the border without families, as seen on footage, standing at parade rest and the position of attention while being processed at the border. You don't find that suspicious? The country is going giving out plenty of free money to these days, even to foreigners, and they're bleeding the country dry of resources as we send everything that we have to the Ukraine and Israel, and they want to send our sons and daughters to fight these wars. Speaking of money, where are we getting all of it from? Next month, we start using a digital dollar. FedNow is the platform for which all transactions will be settled just in time for the universal basic income that will appear in your digital wallet each month. But wait, there's more. Retailers are now demanding and requiring that you show your government-issued ID to get into any store. This is a critical first step to get us to conform to the new social credit score system that they plan to integrate into our lives. If you don't comply or behave, you won't be able to spend what is in your digital wallet, and you will have to have it because there will be no cash unless you provide everything for yourself. Are you ready for that? Additionally, our health sovereignty has been given away to the World Health Organization about a year ago. Yeah, our trusted government reps are now putting laws on the books that make it completely legal to come into our homes and remove us indefinitely for quarantine, and it can't be challenged. Thank you, government representatives. Just in time for the new mystery virus that has come to town and is in a few states now. I won't be surprised if the country is in full lockdown by January 1st of next year. Enjoy your holiday season. This, I predict, will last until the election of 2024. And then just like that, all bans will be lifted. Am I psychic? No, but we've been here before, remember? I could give so many more examples of just exactly how we are fucked, and it won't make a difference because you guys won't do shit. My conscience told me to make this video, and I couldn't live with myself if I didn't. I don't know what to tell you to do about these things. It is a reality that you have to deal with. Time is short, so you better get serious. You guys should do what you want too. I've covered my bases. I was going to continue with these briefings, but I now see that it is a waste of time. You guys aren't taking it seriously, so I'm going back to what I was doing before I started going so hard 2 weeks ago. When the time comes to pay the piper, don't come looking for me though. I don't need liabilities, and that is all that I see you guys are gonna be. I won't be there for you just like you won't be there for me, like you're not there for me now. We're all on our own, and you guys chose that. Remember that. I reached out to you. I did everything I could. So Godspeed. Thank you very much for listening. 1.